So in this video, I am going to ask you to log in to an account on the Classmarker website, which is what we're going to be using to take some of our online tests during this semester. So I used it with a lot of success during the spring of 2020, and it worked pretty well. And I like the site for a lot of reasons. A couple of which because it gives us a little bit more versatility than just using Google Forms does. It also allows me to get statistics and information about questions that might have had an issue, might have had a problem. I can have a pool of questions and it selects randomly which questions you actually receive. So everybody's test isn't exactly the same, which also I think makes it nice. From the perspective of trying to minimize cheating. So there's a lot of good things about it, and students did not have any issues using this last year. So I think we're going to continue using it this spring or this fall, at least, especially when I'm not in the classroom. So I will be setting up your account with your school email. And when I do that, I'll email you the password that was generated by the website. And you really do need to keep this information. I can probably send it to you again, but I'd also strongly recommend that you do not change the password to anything else, because the only one who's going to know it is myself and you. And once I get it set up, if you just leave the password alone, if you have any issues, I can probably help you. If you reset your password to something else, it's going to be really challenging. And the people who manage this website are in Australia. So when we're awake, they're asleep, and vice versa. So with that being said, you're going to want to keep the email that I send this to you so you have the information. So when I set up your account, I'm going to ask you to log in, ensure that you can access the account, that everything looks good. And I'm going to set up a fake quiz for you to take just so you can see how the website works. This is not going to be graded. It really doesn't matter if you get any of the questions right or wrong. The purpose is for you to see what the questions are like on the website and that you can get into your account and that everything is working just fine. So I will give you completion points for just going to the website and doing that. Again, this fake quiz is really just so you can have some familiarity with it and be sure that you know how it works before you go ahead and actually take a test that is truly for credit when using this website. And again, you do not need to create an account. I will do that for you, and I will put you in our class. And if you have extended time for testing or any other accommodations, I'll be able to set all that up. So you do not have to worry about any of that information. So on a day that we're actually taking a test, so prior to the test, you're going to actually receive the information from me that will indicate what time frame the test will be open. If you're actually in the classroom, it will be open during your class period. Number of questions, time information, extended time info, etc. If you have extended time, we'll work on figuring all of that out. When you actually log on to the website, you will see the test and it will be ready for you to take, just like the fake quiz when you first logged in. And you'll take the test, and you're going to want to be sure you get to the very last screen when it's completed and turned in. And I believe on that screen, you normally do see what points you have received at that point. Many of the questions are graded automatically. Some of them I have to actually grade manually, and sometimes if there's like a partial credit type of thing going on, I actually have to go in and do all that manually. So most likely you will see a different grade in PowerSchool than you will see in Classmarker when you're finished. So this is the information to remind you. You're going to be looking for that email so that you have and you save it. You're going to want to try to go in and log in, take that fake quiz. Once you've done that, I will see that information and I will be giving you credit. Good luck.